for our project, I'm going to show you how to do an iron-on a tote bag. Now, you might be thinking, why don't I embroider on it? And I'll show you. You could embroider right here, but you can't embroider right here because even though you can fit the hoop in, it's so close to the back that it would actually punch through it. So you could do it here because you could fold this out and just have it where you do it like that, and that would work, but it won't work for this big pocket, which I think is the best place to put the iron on, or the monogram. So what we're going to do is whenever you have a tote bag or a lunch bag or anything like that, you've got to be mindful of the lining of the bag. The reason why is because if it gets too hot, it could burn it. I've actually done that. It's an actual thing. So just know that. I burned up an entire lunch bag trying that one day. Alright, and we're doing a vine font monogram. And this is Cricut iron-on. My easy press is set on 285. That's because that's what it was set on before. And I'm going to turn the camera so you can see me weed it, and then I'm going to explain what you have to do whenever you do a project like this. Okay, you see how quick this camera wanted to jump off the rails? There we go. I think that's enough where you can see. Alright. So, we need to weed this design. And vine font is a very twirly font. So sometimes it takes a little bit longer to weed because of all the detail in it. Hopefully not. And remember where I said that you could always reuse this transfer paper? I don't recommend it with the glitter because obviously it's got glitter on it and it could put glitter on everything. So I don't recommend it. Although, oddly enough, whenever you use the glitter iron-on, you would think that the glitter around the design, like if you can see here, there's glitter all over that. You would think it would actually stick to the fabric around it, but it doesn't. I have not figured out what kind of magic that is. But I really thought the first one I did that it was actually just going to put glitter all over my project, and it didn't. So I was super impressed by that. So okay. I think I got everything out. Yeah. Okay. So that's what that design is going to look like. So we need to prep our fabric. Now, I have an oven mitt, and the reason why I have an oven mitt is we're actually going to put that in the pocket. And the reason why is this will protect the lining and everything else in there. So let's prep our fabric to get the moisture or anything out of it, and it'll make it easier to put the vinyl on because it'll have a smoother surface. Okay. Alright. Line it up, preferably doing it the right side up. So that would make sense. Make sure it's even. Now, because of this being a super uneven surface on this pocket because I'm having to use the oven mitt, you might have to go over it a couple of times. I didn't have an oven mitt that specifically fit in this pocket perfectly, so I had to use the one that was closest to it. And I'm putting a little bit of pressure on it. Because glitter is a finicky thing. And you want to make sure you focus on each letter. And that's because you want to make sure all the letters get on there and they're stuck really well. And I'm doing 30 seconds on each letter. Okay. And sometimes this glitter sticks the first time, and sometimes I have to go over it like a couple of times with my Cricut Easy Press just to make sure that it sticks. Okay. Let's see. Actually, okay, I think this actually stuck on the first time. Ooh, no you didn't. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see where we had a problem right there. And it's the top of it. Which, if I didn't use Vine font, it wouldn't have been so bad. But Vine font, like I said, is so detailed and has so many like little swirls off of the font that it makes it a little bit more difficult. But I do like bags like this because this is basically like weatherproof. So I do like using the HTV on these because hot. See, it's this piece right here that is not wanting to participate. So let's, and this is very hot, so just so you know, I am kind of hurting myself. I moved the oven mitt a little bit further up to make sure that it is on that design perfectly. That part that is above the D that's not sticking well, because that should help. Makes the surface a little bit more even. Okay. Let's try this again and see if this works. Okay, so where is it exactly that it's not wanting to stick? Actually, is that stuck down? Oh, it is stuck down. Alright, but I'm going to do it one more time, because that just seems like a better idea. And glitter iron-on is thicker, so it does take a little bit more time for it to be on there really well, because it is a thicker vinyl. It is a lot thicker vinyl. Okay. Yep, see? And you'll notice the transfer tape came off really easy. That's because when it's stuck on there, it comes off really easy. Okay, so let me move the camera again. Hopefully it won't beep like crazy. Okay, so take your oven mitt out, which is super hot, so be careful when you do that. And another thing about oven mitts is you see where it has this like Teflon on the back. I try to make sure I use one that has that on the back, because Teflon also makes the iron-on where it won't stick to it. Okay. But this is actually the bag when you get it done, and this is going to be a gift for someone. I'm not going to say who they are, because I doubt they're watching, but I'm not writing anybody out. But the glitter actually looks really good on this bag. And you can't, it's a subtle glitter. It's not like, woo, glitter. It's very subtle. So this is for a lady who's kind of chill out. So I think I think this will look really good for her because it's just a little bit of sparkle, if you can tell. It's not like, woo, it's not disco sparkle. But other than that, we have videos every Tuesday and Thursday, except for product reviews, which we try to do every Wednesday. If you would like, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon, and it'll let you know when I post new videos. Other than that, I hope you have a good day.